We'll begin right now with a look outside, and we'll send everything over to Chief Meteorologist David Karnes, live in the Storm Alert Center. Hey, David.
Yeah, you can see those low clouds, the fog, the mist settling in, but there are a few spots where we're watching some strong storms moving through. Check this out. This is a storm system moving through Calhoun. This is one that does have a little bit of history to it. It moved through southern DeKalb County and actually flipped over a couple of trailers with some gusty winds, and still in that, we're looking at the possibility of a little bit of rotation with this storm system moving through. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Notice we're not picking up any lightning, very heavy rain. Wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing some pretty gusty winds with that. You can see this coloration, where the coloration gets a little bit lighter. That's where things are getting a little breezy. You can notice where we see some flecks of darker coloration in there as well. So you can see the scale when we get up into those reds. It's really strong winds and lighter winds, but still gusty winds associated with this cell moving through. Looking at something called the storm relative velocity to see if there is any rotation. Whenever you see these reds and greens next to each other, maybe a little bit, not calling this a tornado at all, but I am saying there is some rotation, which means we need to keep an eye on this one as it continues to move to the northeast. At worst, or at best rather, in Calhoun you can expect some really heavy rain and some gusty winds with that system, so keep an eye out for that. As we move through the next hour, I think we're going to continue to see that cell moving across Calhoun and over toward Lyerly, up into Ellijay, possibly within the next hour. So we'll keep an eye on that, see if it holds together. But that's what we're going to see tonight, just these little spotty isolated areas. Everybody else really not getting much of anything other than that one. A lot of overcast skies right now, though, and with those overcast skies, temperatures a little bit cooler today. I actually had to turn the heat on last night. A lot of you probably were with me. Right now, 67 Chattanooga, 66 in Cleveland, in the 50s up toward Murphy, and we're a couple of degrees cooler in Chattanooga than 24 hours ago. So quick look for this evening. We're going to see spotty showers and thunderstorms popping up here and there throughout the evening. Temperatures in the mid-60s, but this is not going to be what we are going to experience tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're looking pretty rough. This is a Category 3 out of 5 on our risk scale, and I do think we're going to see, and forget these numbers, don't pay attention to these numbers. The orange correlates to a Category 3, and it's going to be a very similar system to what we had a couple of nights ago, and almost a similar timing as well. Late Saturday night into early Sunday morning as a cold front sweeps through, we'll have the potential for some not just damaging winds, isolated tornadoes will be a possibility with those storms as well. And of course, we'll cover them completely for you here and online as well. Behind that front, we're going to see some really cold air moving in on Sunday. That 62-degree high, that's going to be like at 12:01 on Sunday morning. Temperatures plummeting through the day, and some residual moisture. May even see some rainfall changing over into some light snow showers by late Sunday evening into Sunday night, and then it's just going to be cold to start next week. Lows in the upper 20s and highs in the 40s, struggling to 50 on Tuesday, Cindy.